Welcome to weight training number 6. So our first exercise is going to be a renegade row with a push-up. So this workout is focusing on back and chest. So you're going to need a set of free weights. You're going to start with your hands on the weights in a plank position. You're going to pull your elbow back, 90-degree bend in the arm. Try to keep your body straight. Alternate a lift. Come down for the push-up, so you can modify the push-up if you need to, or if you can perform that full push-up. So next, we're going to start on the mat in an all-fours position. And again, just demonstrating the position for the arm in the renegade row. And now we're moving on to our all-fours position. We're going to start with opposite arm and leg out, and we're going to lift. We're focusing on our low back. We're going to use a light weight in the hands, so I'm using about 5 pounds, and we're going to alternate sides. So just so you can see without the weight, if you don't have a weight to perform with this, or if you'd rather not use the weight, you can just do this body weight. Next, we're going to perform a bent over row. I'm using a band here, so if you want to try the band, it's just a different way to challenge yourself. I actually found it a bit more challenging with the band just because it's something I don't do very often. Slight bend in the knees, nice flat back, lean forward. Pull those arms back again, 90-degree bend. After the band row, we're going to move on to seated band rows. So here I'm hooking the band on my feet. You can wrap the band around your hands. Make it nice and taut. And you're going to keep the elbows high. And pull the band back just about till it meets your chest. So you really want to squeeze. You want to feel your upper back engage. Here you're really working your lats, you're working your traps, your delts. There's a lot working here. And next up, we're going to focus on the chest with a chest press and fly combo. So you're going to start with the press. As you raise your arms up in the press, you're going to rotate your hands. So you want to press up, you're going to rotate. Give me the open fly, squeeze back up, and you can lower to start. Our last exercise in the workout is going to be a side-to-side push-up. So you're going to start in a plank with your hands close together, feet close. You're going to step out wide into a push-up on one side, switch to the other side, and give me a push-up. So it's a really good challenge for the core. It's going to kill your shoulders. There's a lot working here. So just really focus on nice, slow, controlled movements. So if that full push-up is too much, you can still modify this and just do this on the knees. So step your leg out. And again on the other side. So let's begin the workout. We're starting with our renegade row. Get in your plank position. So squeeze the weight up. Other arm. Give me a push-up. That's 1 rep. We're going to perform 3 sets of 8. So really squeeze the abs here. Basically, your entire body's working. So really think about those muscles. Make sure they're engaged. Make sure everything's active. Nothing's being lazy here. Never want to compromise form because that's when you get injuries. Common injuries I've seen are anything with the knees, anything with the back. So, really focus on good form. A lot of these movements are very challenging for the core. They're very challenging for your glutes, your legs. So if at any point you feel like you're compromising that form, that's when you should take a rest. So second set, and again, make sure to rest between sets, maybe 20 to 60 seconds. almost through the set. Take a little rest, really breathe through. When you feel like you're ready for that third set, get in a nice strong plank position. Give me the rows and a push-up for 1. 8 reps total. You can do this. Almost there. Nice job. So let's move on to our opposite arm and leg lifts. After a couple more reps. So let's grab that light weight. Opposite leg out. And let's lift. So we're going to perform 3 sets of 12 reps per side. Take a little stretch after each set. So you're going to perform all 3 sets on one side before you move on to the other side. Working a lot here. You're going to feel it in the shoulders, you're going to feel it in your glutes, a little bit in your hamstrings, but it's really focusing on that low back area. So last set before we move to the other side. Switch sides, weight in the opposite hand, your other leg is going to be extended out, and lift up for 12 reps. Next exercise is going to be the bent over row. So a couple more exercises to focus on our back. So again, I'm using my band. If you prefer using free weights, you can do so. If you're using a band like me, you want to step on the band. Make sure it's nice and secure. It's a strong band. You don't want your band snapping. Squeeze that nice flat back. So 3 sets, 12 reps. core is strong and engaged, so abs are squeezed tight, back's nice and flat. You're really engaging those back muscles to squeeze that weight up. Here we go, last set. Almost there. So let's bring the band down to the mat. So make sure the band's nice and taut. It's flat back. Keep those elbows high. Engage the back to help squeeze that weight. And again, 3 sets of 12 reps. About 20 seconds rest and then begin the second set. So here I decided to try to cross my band. It's just another way to make it a little bit more taut. I actually found it a little bit more comfortable. So if you'd like to try that, you can do that as well. Take a breather. Let's begin that third set. Final set for back before we go and focus on our chest. So next up, we're going to perform our chest press and fly. So knees bent, heels close to the butt. Start with the chest press. Rotate the hands at the top and go right into your fly. 3 sets of 10 reps. So that combination of the press and fly is 1 rep. So take your breather. When you're ready, let's go right into that next set. Again, 10 reps total. Nice and controlled motion, so you might feel a little bit wobbly on the fly. Make sure you move nice and slow. You don't want to risk tearing a pectoral muscle. That would be very painful. So again, everything's slow and controlled. Take a breather. Ready? Perform that third and final set. We've only got 1 more exercise to go after this. Keep pushing through to the end. let's move on to our last exercise, the side-to-side push-ups. So that's 1 and 2. We're going to perform 8 reps total for 3 sets. Keep pushing, keep breathing. So always start the strongest, start in that full plank position. As you need to, you can lower to the knees, or you can take a small break in between. And again, remember, about 20 seconds between sets. So when you're ready, move on to set number 2. So stay strong to the end. Awesome job. So let's do a little stretch. So let's just sit nice and Indian style. You just want to be comfortable. Stretch the arms up. We're just going to stretch out the tricep first. Just trying to open up the side body here a little bit too. So bring the opposite forearm down to the mat. Stretch the other arm overhead. Back to center. And let's stretch out the shoulder a little bit. Stretch up, reach to the top, grab the elbow, stretch out the tricep, a little bit of the side body, open up your back and your chest. And let's stretch over to the side. Again, just stretching the side body a little bit deeper. Come up. And one more stretch for the arms. We're just going to bring the arm straight in front. Pull it across, look over the shoulder. Next, we're going to bring our legs in front, hands behind, and we're going to push up. So push the hips straight up. We're going to take full body bridge. So it's a really good chest stretch. So after all that chest work, you really want to open those muscles up. And let's stretch up. Forward fold, grab the toes. Stretch out the hamstrings and the back. Stretching is all about releasing tensions wherever it lies in the body. Here, we're going to lift our legs up. You're going to begin in a candlestick position. From there, you're going to bring your feet flat and slowly start to fold overhead. If you could bring your toes to the floor, do so. And this is an amazing stretch for the back. So everything we worked in the lats, all down the spine. It's a very intense stretch. It's a good stretch for the neck too. So again, gently work into it. Take your time with this stretch. It can be very challenging. And slowly lower out of the position. And bring the legs back down to start. Bring your arms overhead. So we're just going to do a full body stretch here. So you're going to inhale, lift your chest up, pull your back off the mat, fill your lungs. Should also feel good for the back and chest. And next, we're going to move into a bridge. So heels close to the butt, lift the hips up, Clasp your hands together, kind of shimmy your shoulders and kind of use those for support. Arms nice and straight. Push your hips all the way up to the top. Open your chest, open your lungs. Stretch out the shoulders and slowly lower. Hug your knees, roll the back out a little bit. And we're going to take the bridge to the next level and we're going to move into full wheel. So again, starting with the feet close to the butt. And you bring your hands by your shoulders. And we're going to press up into a full wheel. If you want to take it one step farther, you could come up on the toes and really get deep in that stretch. And slowly lower back to the mat. Hug the knees in and let's go to happy baby pose. So knees are going to pull into the armpits. You want to think arms on the outside of the feet. And you guys are done.